Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn daily energy, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, so let's see what's going on here. All right, we have the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Nine of Wands. Prince of Cups, Four of Swords. I feel like there's somebody that you want to reach out to, but you want to, like 1 minute you do and then the next minute you don't, and you're like, no, wait, let me think on that. Right? It could have to do with business. I feel like it could have to do with a job or putting your resume out there. I feel like it's something that is helpful towards your future. I feel like there's something that you want to do, that you want to connect with, but it's like you're holding yourself back and you're like, no, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. But I feel like it's something that you feel is very positive towards your future, whether it's connecting with someone, whether it's a relationship, or I'm kind of feeling more towards the business. You're holding back on this, okay? You're holding back on this Ace of Pentacles. Like you're like, no, I don't want to. And I feel like these two here are connected. But I also feel like it's holding back on your future. Like you see something, right? There's something that's standing out to you. There's something that you want to do, but you're just kind of like, you know what? That's too far away. How am I going to get out there? Like I can see it and I want to have it, but there's this big, there's this ocean with all of these, waves going on here. So how am I going to get there? But I feel like you have to take action to figure out how to get there, right? Whatever this ship, whatever this Ace of Pentacles, aces are new beginnings. I feel like it's how do you build that bridge, right, to get to the other side, whatever it is that it is you want to do and whatever it is that you want to reach, because you're holding yourself back, like you're almost denying yourself this, and you're holding yourself back, but you have to be strong and confident, right? We have the Strength card, and we have the individual empowerment sign, the infinity sign, which represents individual empowerment and everlasting love and being strong and being confident. I feel like you're not having enough belief in yourself. I feel like maybe it's something out of your comfort zone and you're like, no, I don't want to do it because that's so different. Or I don't know how to, figure out how to get to that ship. I don't know how to do this, right? I was noticing on this card also that there is a bridge there. So I just feel like bridge, closing the gap, figuring out things. And sometimes we like to say, well, I don't know how to do that. I've never done that before. Well, then it's time to figure it out, right? It's time to figure out how you can make this happen, whatever this represents for you. To overcome your fears, and as I always say, those I can't words, right? To overcome those, you have to have belief in yourself, right? You have to believe that you can get through this. Because if you don't believe in you, then how is this going to happen? Individual empowerment, that you can overcome a situation. We have another Ace of Swords. Whatever the situation is, maybe it's somebody that you have to talk to, right? With this Nine of Wands here, Nine of Wands is like you're really tired, and it's like, no, hang in there. And look, he's standing up to the situation, and he's like, I'm going to handle this, right? He's feeling strong and he's feeling confident that he's going to deal with this situation. Maybe it's someone that you are talking to that's very draining, someone that is, you know, sometimes we have those people that just kind of have that negative energy, or they complain a lot, or they just drag us down, or they make us feel guilty, or they make us feel negative against ourselves. And maybe you're fed up, you know, maybe you're like, oh, I really don't want to deal with this situation with this person anymore. But then you don't want to reach out, but it's like, is that at the detriment of yourself? Sometimes we have to make those hard decisions and make those choices that we don't really want to make, but we have to look out for ourselves, right? We have to look out for ourselves and what's going to work best for us. Because if we're happy, then the people around us are happy. And I feel like, you know, it's fulfillment. When I'm looking at that card, I'm like, fulfillment. What is that fulfillment? What is it that makes you happy? What are you holding back from? There's something that you're holding back from. There's something that you're lacking confidence in. Sometimes, like, I feel like it's better to just try something, and if you fail, to try something and fail rather than to not try anything at all. Look at that, the Magician. Talk about trying. See how he's looking at that book and he's trying to figure things out. And then we also have the infinity sign yet again here, which is an individual empowerment and everlasting love. Figuring things out. If you don't know how to do something, then research it. Right? Look it up. See what other people have done or what they've gone through and what their negatives and positives are. I mean, it seems to be that there's always somebody who's done something, right? Or something close to whatever this situation represents for you. And to just know that you're not alone, and that, you know, maybe whether it's a new job or a new business that you want to start, or it's like, maybe it's just setting up your resume, right? And it's been so long and you're like, gosh, I don't even know how to make my resume. So research it. See, you know, maybe there's some formats or some, you know, outlines that you can follow, or what are the best suggestions, or, you know, researching it, but taking the actions. Taking the actions to make it happen, to make life feel more fulfilled. There's always going to be challenges in life where you feel like, oh, I can't handle that, or I can't do that, or, you know, sometimes there are situations that you're not able to, but I would say the majority at least try to make an effort, right? Or to research, or maybe you start in that direction and it pulls you in another direction. Don't hold yourself back, right? Don't hold yourself back. Is it a relationship that you're feeling that it's very toxic, right? Or I feel like it's coming into your own power and feeling strong. Coming into your own, right? The Devil card is a Capricorn. Coming into your own power, right? Having that strength. Because we have the King of Pentacles and then we have the Devil card, so that represents Capricorn twice there. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for the things that we can do. That our potential. Oh, hold on. All right, so this came out, but it fell on the floor and it was upside down, because I feel like you're not realizing your own potential. I feel like you're not at your full potential, and that's what you have to look at. And it's so fulfilling to feel like you're working towards things that make you happy. You're working towards your goals, right? That you're making things happen, that you're leaving those insecurities in the dust, right? You're figuring out those ways to make things happen so that you're at your full potential. Because I feel like that's kind of where we're at, is with this reverse Nine of Pentacles. Like, it's there, you can have it, but you just have to take those actions to come into your own full potential. And like I've said before, like, me wanting to be your cheerleader is I want to cheer you on to go ahead and, you know, take those chances. I'm not telling you what you have to do, but I'm saying to go ahead and take those chances. You never know what's going to happen. You never know where that's going to lead you, and that's so much more fulfilling is taking chances, just like I'm taking the chances of having this YouTube channel, right? Taking the chances, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm loving it, and it makes me feel fulfilled in so many different ways. And I feel like I see so many people that, you know, that I work with my other jobs, and they just, you know, they just feel, I don't know, I guess I feel sad for them. But, you know, it's their life, and everyone has their own, just from what I'm seeing, I feel like, you know, they'll say, oh, you know, I wish I could do that, or I'd love to do that. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, do it. Try it. No, I can't, because I'm like, okay, well, I mean, you have to be in the frame of mind of wanting to try. Because if you're in the frame of mind of finding an excuse not to do whatever it is, then you'll never be able to pursue it, right? You'll never want to. But I'm saying at least get in that frame of mind, and sometimes when you take that first action, that it's so fulfilling, and you're like, yeah, okay, what am I going to do next? Where do I go from here? Fool, new beginning. See? That's what I was feeling. He's happy, right? On the beach, skipping with his dog, making sandcastles, feeling happy. He's got a big smile there, kind of looking down. Feeling happy, colorful, bright, vibrant. Feeling vibrant. Life seems more vibrant when you're not holding yourself back from things. You're making those changes that you need to make. You're having that confidence. You're persevering, right? You're looking towards the future and taking actions to make those changes, and you're reaching out, right? Maybe it's a relationship, like I was saying before, maybe it's a relationship that you miss with someone. And maybe it's about reaching out to that person. Obviously not a toxic person, not a bad relationship. That's not what I'm saying. Sometimes we have our friends and we just kind of lose touch, and, you know, they have their life and you have your life, and it's like, oh, you know, I wonder what happened with that person. And sometimes it's, you know, it's fun to reach out to that person and see what's going on, and or to say a hello. And then, you know, you can tell by their response, you know, if they're excited and they're like, hey, how are you doing? And start the conversation. You never know what will happen. Or sometimes those people aren't ready for a relationship, and that's okay, you know. But, you know, at least you kind of reached out, you took that chance, and then it makes the next time when you have to do something even easier. So I feel like this King of Pentacles, let's just, right, don't delay. You've delayed long enough. I feel like this is, again, going with this, going with this, going with this, going with this, right? This kind of line right here. But then it's like we have the Magician. It's like time to take control, time to take action. Of course, as I always say, I'm not telling you what you should do. I'm just saying from this reading, I feel like this reading is saying time to take action. Individual empowerment. To overcome the I can't and replace it with I can. And to get those rewards. The rewards of not only, it could be monetary, right? With the pentacle there. But it could also be that emotional fulfillment, right? Because you're like, yeah, I did it. I'm feeling so proud of yourself and feeling strong. Feeling more confident. And that each little accomplishment that you make, that next time it could be something even bigger. Angel, your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So it could be that, you know, maybe you're having those signs, maybe you're having those things that are happening. Things are kind of falling in place for you, or things are kind of showing up for you, and kind of, you know, kind of making something go off in your brain that says, you know, I really would like to do this, and I keep seeing this, or I keep, you know, these things keep happening for me, or I keep thinking about it, right? And so maybe those are like those signs that are saying, okay, maybe now it's time for you to pursue that. Maybe it's time for you to look into that, or see what's going on, or to research it, right? So I feel like there may be some signs that are around you that you maybe need to be more aware of. Sometimes we don't even realize it, that the universe is kind of showing us signs and pushing us in a direction, but we're so caught up in this Page of Swords, this Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, you know, the negative energy of that card, that we're so caught up in that that we can't see what's being shown around us, but being open to the possibility, all of the possibilities, and be able to see those and explore those. And if it's something that you don't like I said before, then you just change to do something else, but you be proud of yourself that you took the action to pursue that, and maybe it leads you to another direction. All right, you never know unless you take a chance, right? All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.